Hi guys! So I really wanted to do this tag. I'm so excited because I love reminiscing on my past. I am of course a 90s kid. I absolutely loved the 90s. It was so much fun. I just remember being really carefree and just absolutely loving everything. When I was growing up, obviously there was a ton of films out, and I swear, like, me and my sister hardly ever watched that much TV because we were always out, playing and building dams. We were more like beavers than watching TV. But when we did, you guys would probably have your own favourites, but this has never, ever, ever left my heart. I have actually watched it a million billion times. I have the whole album on my iPhone, on my iPod, and also have been to see it in theatre a ridiculous amount of times. But it is The Lion King. Oh my god, it was the best film ever created. I was so excited, and also I cried so much as well. Oh god, I cried so much. It was just absolutely horrible when he died. I was like, oh my god. But it really made me want to be a little lion. I just loved the little lion cubs. I thought they looked so cute, and they just used to have like the best times, and I just thought it was the most amazing place. And Timon and Pumbaa, oh my god, to have those as your best friends, you would love that, wouldn't you? Be like, yeah, I'm just chilling with a meerkat and a warhog. Especially when Simba starts singing, I'm gonna be the main event like no king was before. I'm brushing up, I'm looking down, I'm working on my raw. And me and my sister were like always roaring. Oh my god, I used to love it. We used to annoy so many people. I absolutely loved The Lion King. Oh, brilliant. Needless to say, I never ended up in the theatre because clearly this talent is just too good, and I just show too many people up, so I had to let the other parts go to other people. I'm sorry, but it's got to be hands down the Spice Girls. Oh my god, I was in love with them. Absolutely loved them. When we were little, we used to have a group of friends and we'd all be like different ones. So I was Baby Spice because I was the youngest. And I used to love it. I used to put my hair in pigtails and we'd all like put on a show for our parents. We used to bore the hell out of them probably. We'd be like, we've made up another show. It's more Spice Girls. They'd be like, brilliant. And so they all had to sit there and we'd all come on and we'd be like dressed up as Baby and Jerry, like girl power to the max. I loved it when they brought out their film as well. I was in heaven. I wanted a bus after that. Do you remember, like, if you guys ever saw it, there was actually, in part of the film, they got a massive bus, and I swear the bus was huge. Like, it obviously was not filmed on a bus, but it was amazing. And they had all these different, like, they had bean bags, and they had, like, really cool stuff they used to do in there. Oh, I just loved it. I really wanted a bus. Especially with the way they used to sing it. They were like, yo, what I really want. And me and my sister were like, what I really want. We're just doing it together, like it doesn't work when you're just on your own. But we used to love it. Oh my god, I wanted to be like the 6th member of the Spice Girls. Every Saturday we would be allowed, me and my sister would be allowed to go down to the corner shop, and we were given like £1, and it was back in the day when you used to have 1p sweets. This is making me sound old, but we used to actually count them out. We were so honest. We were like 1, 2, 3, and just got, oh my god, cola bottles, and especially like little mice and all kinds of, oh my god, amazing stuff. Just so good. But my ultimate favourite sweets of that era has got to be, they were called Nerds. They were so good. I think they actually still do them, but when they came out they were like incredible because obviously they've got 2 different flavours. You can mix them, and oh my gosh, they were just amazing. They were the sweetest things ever, but I was just obsessed with them. When we were little, obviously there was like Nintendo 64 and that sort of thing was all out, but I was never allowed to play on it because Becky was so good, like she absolutely loved it, that she used to hog it. So I was like, So then we got this like really old school kind of, it's called like, it was like a Panasonic sort of games console thing. God knows what it was even called. It was just this like black games console. And I used to be a bit of a tomboy, so I used to play Soccer Kid, which I loved, but my most favourite game that they used to do was Theme Park. Oh my god, it was incredible. I don't know if you guys know, but it's a bit like, I'd say a bit like Sims almost, or like Farmville and things like that. You kind of built your own theme park, and you had people working for you and different rides. You'd spend all day building up your massive kind of theme park, and then you'd let the kids in at like a certain time. Everyone was allowed to come in, and you'd see them playing on all your little rides and things. But it always happened where your rides would set set fire. It was so frustrating. So then you had to close it down, get them to like hose out the fire, and then you'd have to rebuild it, which cost a lot of money to do. And all of my rides, I swear, just used to catch fire. But it was obviously because that theme park was so amazing. It was just being used all the time. But that was my most favourite game ever. Oh my gosh, when we were little, we were like never allowed to go to McDonald's. It was a superly massive treat to go. It was just insane. So if my mum was like, do you want to go to McDonald's? We were like, oh, yes. We were so excited. It was just like hyper kids, oh, you know, greasy food. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So when we did go there, I do remember on the few occasions that we went there, obviously things did change. The number one amazing toys they brought out were the Beanie Babies, and they were like these mini ones. So you used to be able to collect these like TY Beanie Babies, and they was meant to be worth like loads in the future. I think I've still got loads, and you're meant to keep them pristine and lovely, but I just wanted to play with them. I absolutely loved them. All different types of animals, and there was like, I don't know, a dog called like Sausage, and you know, all these crazy kind of things. I loved them, absolutely loved. They all had the different names and things. And so anyway, when McDonald's brought out their own little version, me and Becky went mad. Well, I went mad. I just wanted all of the Beanie Babies possible. So I was like, Mum, can we go to McDonald's, please? I need another one. She was like, you do not need another Beanie Baby, we've got loads. I was like, yeah, but it's like a mini version of the one that I've already got, so I want another one. Secretly, just so I could have like, you know, chips and an ice cream as well. I didn't do like probably maybe that much reading when I was little. I did, obviously, but I wasn't like an avid reader, like you know, I'm going to stay in and read because, you know, whatever. Me and my sister, as I said, we used to be outside like all the time. So we pretty much used to make our own stories up. But anyway, when we were at home and I did actually read anything, or probably more through like primary school, I'd say, my most favourite books ever were called Biff and Chip. Oh my gosh, they were incredible. And they had this dog, it was like a golden retriever Labrador thing, and they used to have this magic key, and they'd go on all these different adventures, even like they'd end up in a fish tank, and they'd be like having to find all these things and solve all these things, and oh my god, they were the best books ever. I absolutely loved them. Such an easy read. I swear there was about two words per page, but I loved them. They were just the best, and you just kind of read them and got transported into this just magical world. And so I could imagine that I was going along with Biff and Chip and the dog. I can't remember what the dog's name was, but absolutely just I loved it. I just wanted to like climb inside my own fish tank and try and like find some magic key and get a little adventure going, but obviously I would not do that. It's probably a bit too big. My favourite clothing store has got to be Tammy. Oh my gosh, they did the most amazing stuff. It was so cool. As a kid going in there, you were like, wow, this is amazing. But now, obviously, looking back, we'd be like, what were we wearing? Those are ridiculous. They were all flares, and at one stage I had like a scarf that I used to tie. It was like a pink scarf that I used to tie around sort of the belt of my trousers, my jeans, and like tie it up so it would kind of like hang down the side. I used to thought that looked really cool. And then at one stage we had a massive, both me and Becky had the exact same one. We used to go around with these like lime green puffer jackets. They were like, you know, like the Michelin Man. We looked like a mini version of them. They were ridiculous. I look back now and I'm like, Mum, why? Why did you let us wear those? Oh God. And then I had these Adidas sort of tracksuit trousers that had a zip at the bottom that you pulled up, and then this red netting would like flare out so that they were like letting air come into your legs. Oh my God, it was awful. If I looked at those now, I'd be like, get them away from me, burn them. All on the backs of the jeans used to say like, boys suck and like girls rule and all this stuff. I used to absolutely love it. We didn't have NickJnr, but we did obviously race home to watch Hey Arnold. Oh my gosh, with his football head. And there was it Helga? I think that she was really mean to him. She was like, hey, football head. But the best thing that me and my sister used to absolutely go mad for, which I'm sure my mum and dad were like, oh my God, it's on again, was something called Fun House. And it was presented by this guy called Pat Sharp, and it was just, oh my God, it was amazing. It was sort of like this set of this house, and they used to just go in there. There was like teams, and they used to go in there and they'd have to like find all these prizes in all these rooms. There'd be slides for them to go down. They'd have to like wreck this room to try and find these. They'd all got like tags, and one of them, before they went down like this slide, there was like a camcorder, which back in the day was amazing. And so me and Becky were like, no, you've just run past a camcorder, what's wrong with you? And they'd be like the rubbishiest prizes, but we were just getting so into it. Oh my God, we absolutely loved it. It was the best. It was just so much fun. And then right at the end, they had this kind of ultimate sort of race, and they'd get in these go-karts, and there was fireworks going off everywhere, and oh my God, it was the best ever. Me and my sister always wanted to go on that. I still think we should like turn our own house into a fun house, and just, oh, it would just be the best thing ever. So I hope you guys really enjoyed my quick 90s tag. I really loved making it. If you guys got any really fun memories, then please drop them below. Let me know what you guys loved about the 90s or early 2000s, because I really would love to kind of reminisce again, because it was just so much fun. And yeah, let me know, keep me posted if there's anything you absolutely loved, because I've probably forgotten like a billion things, and later I'll be like, oh my God, I used to love this. So yeah, but I really hope you enjoyed watching my video, and I shall see you guys in a few days time. Have a lovely day wherever you are, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye.